Hi, I'm William Bloodworth with the Bloodworth Law Firm. In 2014, statistics show that there were 6,064,000 automobile accidents in the United States. Fortunately, most of them involved only property damage to the vehicle as opposed to the occupants. But 1 in 3 accidents involve personal injury to the driver or passengers, and out of that number, less than 1% of those accidents lead to fatalities. If you are involved in an automobile accident, there are certain things you can do to protect yourself and your interests. The following is a list of the top 10 things you should do if you are in an automobile accident. Number 1, stop. Never drive away from the scene of an accident, even a minor one. It's a crime to stop and fail to render aid. Also, you will need to stop so that you can exchange necessary information and obtain information on the drivers and determine what, if any, insurance company can insure the loss. Number 2, protect the scene. You can prevent further accidents by setting up flares or keeping your flashers turned on. If it is dark and your lights don't work, you should have a flashlight to keep safe while you wait by your disabled vehicle or by the side of the road. Number 3, call the police. Even if there are no serious injuries, it is a good idea to call the police. You may need a police report to file a claim with your insurance company. Even if it is just to make a claim for damage to your vehicle, the vehicles involved in the accident should remain where they are unless they interfere with traffic or unless you're in a jurisdiction which has a safe and clear or move policy. Number 4, make an accurate record. When the police arrive, make sure you tell the investigating officer exactly what happened to the best of your ability. If you don't know certain facts, tell that to the officer. Do not speculate, guess, or misstate any of the facts. If you are asked if you are injured and you are not sure, say you are not sure rather than no. Often the pain and injuries from motor vehicle accidents become apparent hours after the actual collision itself. You should also make sure statements made by other persons involved in the accident are accurate as well. Number 5, take pictures. If you happen to have a camera in your vehicle or a cell phone equipped with a camera, you should take pictures of the vehicles if there is visible damage. If you have visible injuries, you should photograph those injuries as well. However, you should in no way interfere with an ongoing police investigation. If you cannot take pictures at the scene of the accident, take them as soon as possible or after the accident. Number 6, exchange information with the other driver. Typically, the investigating police officer obtains this information. However, if the police do not respond to the accident, you should obtain the name, address, and telephone number of the other driver. This information is required under Texas law to be disclosed. You have a right to this information and you should insist on this information. Do not let another person convince you not to obtain this information. You should also obtain information about the insurance company which covers the other vehicle by asking to see the actual insurance card. If you have a smartphone, take a picture of that financial information or insurance card. If there are witnesses, you should get information from them as well, so that you and your attorney can contact those witnesses in the future. If police respond to the accident, the investigating officer usually will provide all drivers with a police report number. You can use that number later to obtain the police report. If the accident occurs on a state highway, you must request the report from the state police. In Texas, we call the state police the Department of Public Safety. Number 7, report the accident. Notify your insurance company as soon as possible. Many insurance policies require immediate notification and full cooperation from you, or it may void the insurance company's obligation to pay the claim. Find out if you have medical benefits as a part of your insurance coverage, sometimes referred to as personal injury protection. You pay extra for that type of coverage, known as personal injury protection or med pay. So you should use it. In fact, if you have personal injury protection coverage, you are required to submit your accident-related medical bills to your insurance company. MedPay coverage is primarily for accident-related medical bills. Once personal injury protection benefits are exhausted, private health insurance becomes your primary insurer. MedPay benefits are available to all the occupants of the vehicle, not just yourself. Your insurance rates should not increase as a result of submitting claims for MedPay or personal injury protection coverage. Number 8, seek medical attention. Often, injuries caused by a motor vehicle accident are not immediately apparent. Most of our clients report feeling the most pain a day or two following an automobile accident. Unless you are absolutely certain you were not injured, you should seek medical attention at your local emergency room or by seeing your family physician. Even in accidents involving minor impact, you can sustain a serious and permanent injury to your spinal cord. If you lost consciousness or were dazed for even a short period of time following the collision, you may have suffered a concussion or closed head injury. This can cause cognitive and behavioral changes if left untreated. Number 9, keep a file. Keep all your accident-related documents and information together. This information should include a claim number, the claims adjuster who is handling the claim, names and phone numbers of all contacts, witnesses, and copies of receipts for rental car and other expenses incurred as a result of the accident. Number 10, protect your rights. Perhaps the most important thing you should do after an accident is to consult your attorney. Your attorney can protect your rights and to make sure valuable evidence is not destroyed. Often, insurance companies want to take statements immediately after an accident. It is important that you have received legal advice before providing such a statement. Your attorney can advise you on the issues ranging from how to make sure that you are fully compensated for your vehicle and how to make sure you are getting the best medical treatment available. Most personal injury attorneys work on a contingency fee basis, which means there is no legal fee charged to you unless the attorney recovers compensation for your injuries. If you've been injured in an automobile accident or an 18-wheeler truck accident, please give us a call at the Bloodworth Law Firm. I and my staff would love to help you during this difficult time.